can I perhaps talk about one of my favourite people in the whole wide world?
Oh, go on.
A gentleman by
That
the name
friend.
of a gentleman by the name of Michael O'Leary, who really isn't my favourite person in the whole wide world. He runs Ryanair, and you may have seen in the news this week, I'm looking at a headline from Management Today magazine, the online version of it, and the headline is Ryanair Michael O'Leary defends pay gap. So if you take the average salary of a Ryanair employee, presumably excluding him, what multiple of that salary do you think he earns?
Well, I'm trying to read it and I can't find that figure, but
Good, so you'll
I
have
would
to guess.
say 10 times.
Okay, he earns 50 times what the average employee earns. Now, that's not the lowest bottom of the rung. I don't want to sort of give a job category because I'll probably be wrong, but whoever earns it's the average. So that includes the chief accountant and the other directors who presumably bring the average up. So he earns 50 times more than the average. And you know, that's maybe good, maybe bad. I'm not going to give a value judgment. I don't know what he brings to the table. But can I tell you what really made me mad? I wish I worked for Ryanair just so that I could resign. It would be fabulous. He has justified, he's defended that pay gap by saying the reason he earns 50 times more money is because he works 50 times as hard.
I was going to say, does he work 50 times harder? And he would say, yes, I do.
I have never spent any time with him at all. I don't know how hard he works. I've never spent any time with anybody who works for Ryanair. I can accept that he networks at a much higher level, that he's capable of many intellectual things that some of his other colleagues may not be. To say he works 50 times harder, like I said, if I worked for the company, I would resign.
Mm-hmm. Well, Michael O'Leary's response would be, go on then. I'll find somebody else to replace you.
And at my level, he probably would. And he'd probably go for somebody cheaper. We know that,
exactly.
The other thing that I don't know about him is to what extent is he just a wind-up merchant? What are we doing right now? How many times have we used the word Ryanair on the air? I should mention there are other low-cost airlines available for you to buy your tickets from, and you might want to. But yeah, there was a thing a while back when he talked about charging people to go to the toilet on planes, and it's become a standard joke. It never happened. I don't know if it was ever a serious suggestion. What it did was it got Ryanair in the news, and this has got Ryanair in the news. And I don't know whether he actually earns 50 times more. I don't know whether that's what he really thinks. But I tell you what I know is really important to him. Money is really important to him. And guess what the title is of the next track?
Ooh.